Well, hello everyone. Today we talk again yet about my favorite kind of potato, the Canon Rebel T2i. And today I'm going to tell you why I still use it in 2025, especially as my vlogging camera, and for a short time now even in movie crop mode with 640 and 480 pixels. Yes, you heard right, 480 pixels. Now, I know what you're thinking. Marco, did your main camera break? Did you lose a bet? Did you get sponsored by a potato farm? No, my friends, this is a creative choice. See, there is something about this little cursed setup I have here. The Canon Rebel T2i I already talked about in a different video. You can see it up there. And yes, I have a Sigma 10 to 20 4 to 5.6 DC HSM on it. It's beaten up, it's worked down. The lens is actually made in Japan, by the way, and so is the camera. And I shove it up instantly in the movie crop mode. Hey, you remember the early 2000s? Like this old VHS digital camera look? You know home videos with the heavy zoom and heavy breathing of the camera? I love that look and I really miss it, and it has such a vintage but real look to it. It's like this, you have this digital grain. It's like not like VHS, it's more like this digicam feeling, like actually my youth. I was born in 1990. And yes, I just get a really nostalgic feeling about this. There's nostalgia here. Every frame feels like a scene from an unreleased episode of America's Funniest Home Videos, except no one is getting hit in the crotch. Yet. So, get ready for some awesome vintagey feeling B-roll. Personal Filmmaking. This was shot on the Canon T2i. 10 years behind its time, 10 times the charm, 10 out of 10. What potato again? My videos looking a little too sharp, too clean, too 2025. Introducing movie crop mode. Now installing 640 by 480, where every pixel counts, because there's only like 300,000 of them. You know what sounded like a really bad commercial at the moment? I have to say, airport here. I was gifted it by my girlfriend on my birthday, and I was really hoping to get it because I needed like not a backup camera, but I wanted to have a second camera for my vlog. A mental vlog. And the thing is, I wanted to have like this really unprofessional, not overproduced, processed style of video like you've seen back in the days like 10-15 years ago with the vlogging era of YouTube. For me it's looking much more real and authentic, especially in 2025 where everyone using an FX3 and calling it cinematic, and like you just drown in this look. Like I have the feeling like I have the feeling a lot of stuff looks the same without bashing anyone out there. Yeah. And you know, also because it's just fun. Put it in auto mode, 640 by 480 and let it roll. And this is what the setup looks like in 640 by 480. I have to say this really often, I'm sorry. And 50 frames per second. That's the only frames per second that's possible in this mode. Not a movie crop, because movie crop will be right here. Like, look at that shot. Like, what is this? Is this a fever dream? Is it a flower? Is it... actually no one here. I think what today is way underappreciated and a little bit of missing, especially on YouTube, is imperfection. And honestly, I kind of like this challenge, like documenting myself for like a month with an old camera, which I can't really tweak that much like a Canon R8 for example. And at the end of the day, I always get the feeling of, here I made this with that. It's like cooking a gourmet dinner with a rusty spoon and definitely old bread. You know, it shouldn't work, but it kind of does work. You know, if you now sit at home and think about digging up that old DSLR from the attic, yes, please, put it on the lowest resolution you find in there and just hit record with a cheapest lens and just have fun. Like, you know, back in 2009, just don't think about it. Talk to the camera, do some fancy stuff and document yourself. Embrace the potato. And now hold on to your seats, because sometimes, maybe, the best camera is the worst camera you own. So, end of the video, you can like, comment and subscribe if you want to. Until the next video, especially with this baby, goodbye. Maybe I shouldn't snap the camera. Yeah. I don't like my new setup. I'm back in the studio again, and I have to say it looks awesome. This corner especially, like with the table in the background, and there's some lemonade, there's an acoustic guitar. Yeah, sorry.
Gonna pave the night, hoot and holler till we're dead. We're down to turn